Alright guys, welcome back to More Dream Daddy. We're about to see if Hugo is going to date us or dump us. And I honestly have no idea, because I think I've been doing okay on his route, but I don't quite remember how good I've been doing on his route. So we are going to pretty much find out right now if... Oh, look, it's different. He's wearing his little wrestling thing. Oh, that's such a cute little thing. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna fast forward until something's different here. Keep going, keep going. Hi, Robert. Yep. Okay. Okay, here we go. I turn to see Ernest, looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being nice to my dad. Oh my god. Whoa. People are really mean to him sometimes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around, so, that's cool. Oh my god. Well, gee, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. If you tell anyone about this, or that you saw me weeping at the theater, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. No, I think that was really pleasant. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat in the back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Okay, now we get the Amanda ending. Yep. Okay, Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Hugo. Oh, let's see if we're gonna date or if he's gonna dump me. I don't know. I really want to date him because he's a nice guy. I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt. Oh. Thanks. It reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling? You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everyone in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out that Craig's a huge fan, too. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. Now the kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to sponsor for their wrestling club. Aw, not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction. I think you know which one I'm talking about. Yes, I do. See? Just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. Hey. I agree. As long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kids and who love good word jumble. Oh my god, he's talking about me. I blush, and I'm a big fan of, quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? This Hugo especially. Hugo laughs. Yes. He drapes, don't do that. He drapes his arm around my shoulders and pulls me in closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you can show me some new wrestling moves? Oh. How about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle. What's that? You'll see. Okay, we're dating. We're dating. It's physical. We're dating. Good. Oh my god. So 2 daddies have dumped me, and 2 daddies have dated me, right? I think that's the score we're at. So I'm at 50-50. 50% of the daddies are like, yes, and 50% of the daddies are like, no. Yep, that's good. That's good. A+. Perfect score. 100% with extra credit. Perfect. Alright, let's go back. Back. There we go. And let's see. Whose ending have we not done? So he dumped me. He dumped me. He dated. He dumped me. Oh, we're actually at 3 dumps, 2 dates. So he dumped me, and we're left with Damien and Robert. Let's see if Damien will... what his choice will be, because I did break his gargoyle statue. And I don't think that was a good first impression, me breaking his gargoyle statue, so there's that. Oh no, maybe it'll turn out. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime scrolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through dad book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. You mean I couldn't use the Hello Kitty one anymore? Hanging out with that goth dad again? Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes, be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Okay, I'm sorry, what? Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. I don't understand that reference, I'm sorry. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damien's familiar. I'm compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie. Turn into a bat. I don't think... What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking car? Are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That'd be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right? Oh my god. That's my girl. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak, he hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it makes sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, this was the Victorian era, in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. That's cool. Is that real? That's really cool. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something. I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe that the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I'm going to die, you are going to die, and life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advancements of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian age, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so as far as take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. Yep, you can look those up online, they're super creepy. I don't know this word, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to pronounce it though. I'm gonna just say it, the minute, I hope that's right. The minute of mourning was so complex that there were sets of periods for grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life just passed. What could that... I'm sorry, I don't know what that word means. Hold on. Minute. Small, precise, or trivial details about something. The trivial details about mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life passed. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm sorry. If I don't understand something, I really want to figure out what it means. Now, if we don't have any of that, if you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because you have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not to allow it to consume us. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it's a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, no, that's a really good way of thinking. I can see moonlight in the bay glint off Damien's eyes. He smiles. His fucking red eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again and I can't help but be entranced by his charm. His mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm so sorry, I have to take this. Was I about to kiss him? What was I doing right there? What was I doing? Damien steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no. I hope it isn't Lucien again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency. Lucien? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I could do to help?
Huh.
Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come. There isn't time to waste. What's the emergency? After a short drive in silence, we arrived at a run-down building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. I push into the surprise... We're at a vet's clinic? I push into a surprising heavy door open to find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the walls, but they're very nondescript, and I'm feeling unsure what kind of place this even is. I see cages behind him right now. I'm pretty sure we're at a vet's clinic. Wait here for a minute. I'll be right back. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing in the halls off this unseemingly empty building. There's also little bar cages. I imagine those are for dogs. Distant howls echo from someplace I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound, like claws on tiles. Yeah, we're in a vet's office. I casually peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me, and I skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to stiffen the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the light shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am and how to get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turned back on. Hey, sailor. Wow, you were literally the last person I was expecting. Mary? What are you doing here? You weren't here for Fight Club. I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what? We take care of stray animals and then people adopt out the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, sorry. I didn't really expect to see you volunteering in an animal shelter. Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and a door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see Damien. I love it! This is a nice design. I love it. Oh my god. That is a good outfit. That's so cute. I love the glasses. I love the ponytail. I love the shirt. I love the name tag. And I love the tucked in shirt and jeans. 10 out of 10. Good outfit. Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian-era clothing, no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. I'm the systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. Oh, really? I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking through storage solutions. And I volunteer at an animal shelter in my spare time. No, like, that's perfect, man. I'm boring. No, that's not boring at all. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true, but not all of that I am. I need you to know that. No, it's cool. Oh, I hate to kill a moment here, but there's something pressing business that needs attending to. Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning. I went to go sing the sea shanties to the cats. When I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go find her. Of course. Where could she be? She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary scribbles something on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You may need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary's created for us. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house? Oh man, I'm Nerd's house. And, oh, I love this. Okay, Mario Batali. Oh, that was the reference with the... Never mind. Kale. that must be, Kale must be... Craig. Coffee Dad. That's Matt. Nerd's house. That's me. Mary's sick pad. That's Mary and, her husband. What's his name? Joseph. Smalls. So, Biggie Smalls, or just Smalls. That has to be the bad dad. Damien? No, there's Dames. Who's this then? Smalls? I don't know who that is. Other Nerd's house. Other Nerd's house is probably the teacher. Oh god. Then coffee spoon, softball field, the ocean, or whatever. Okay. At least you're not Other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Let me save. Okay, so the cat is near. The cat's right here, right? So the cat's near the coffee spoon. Right? Yeah, coffee spoon. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving around towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time, she correctly guessed the winner to the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are? Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. This'll be easy. No sweat. If I can wrangle a toddler who suddenly decides she's princess of the drywall and then spends 3 hours fishing a toddler out of a crawl space in our attic, I can find a dog. It was Amanda. Amanda did that. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt. Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. You're looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty much well covers it. Cool. I find strays digging for scraps in the alley behind the back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. Oh, okay. If it's not the coffee spoon... What? This is where the cat is, right? Cul-de-sac? We drive through the cul-de-sac, and everything seems pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwatered lawn? Ooh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Please, you haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a little while ago I heard Maxwell barking at something, and when I came outside my garden had been torn to shreds. It's gonna take forever to re-till the soil. That could be a dog, or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, Betty. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Okay. What is the point of this map? Why is there shit written right here? I guess softball field. What's the point of the map? We drive through the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over, softball bat slung over his shoulder. Oh. Hey Rose, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. Oh. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Nice. Girls? Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucine's dad. We have names. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here earlier. She ran off a while ago, though. I don't think she had an owner, but she really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig. Oh, my daughter wants a big dog. Bayside. We arrive back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh? I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. What do you think? Any sign of the pooch? Not yet, although who knows if she made it onto any of those ships. I really doubt that. The Duchess would do that? I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas without a compass. Very smart. Pops? Damien and I turned to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry. What are you doing? I'm heading home to veg out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here? Yes. Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry, and there was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I would have definitely remembered that. I gotta run though. This Rito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down to the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand? I do? Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Cosplay. God damn it. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we're gonna find the Duchess by sundown. Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. Oh god. Oh god. What kind of dog does a vampire have? Knock knock. And how many goss does it take to screw in a light bulb? Let's see the answer to every single one of these. So, how many goss does it take to screw in a light bulb? I don't know. How many? 1. Goss are very capable, especially when looking for a dog. That was apparently best answer. Okay. Now, we have to read the other ones because this sounds like it has a couple more jokes in here. Knock knock. Who's there? Death Colt. Death Colt who? Death cultivate more chipper attitude, friend. We're gonna find that dog. No. Really? No, that's awful. No, that was not better. That was really dumb. Okay, one last one. What kind of dog does a vampire have? I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to keep up the company of a smaller mammal for the means of companionship. It would be too tempting to... Bloodhound. I was gonna say bloodhound, Damien. Oh, yes. Haha. He hated that joke. He hated that joke. Okay. Okay, let's go with the one he loves. I don't know if this will change if he dumps me or not, but it might. I keep reading Damien directions from the map as we drive around town. Well, the last place that we can go is aquarium. Damien and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car to take a look. You seen anything? No dog here, not any sign of her. Do you know that penguins are considered goths of the sea? Damien, I want to believe you so badly. Wait, what? We've been to every part. Wait, we've been every place. We've been to all of these places. Well, let's try back at the Coffee Spoon. We head back inside the Coffee Spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you're looking for. You did? A brown mastiff? Size of a house? Yeah, I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer, though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old banana bread Kentuckys. Want to take up for the road, just in case? East. Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice. A road slice. This banana bread Kentucky's gonna be so good. Kennedy. Not Kentucky. I think he meant to give it... I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Right. I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. Okay, east. I feel like we're on the right track. If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucien is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I'm grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let's not waste any more time. Verily. Okay, east of the Coffee Spoon is the cul-de-sac. I love how oh, that's why she wrote shit. Because she mixed up east and west. Okay, I live in the West Coast, so it's really easy for me to figure out east and west, but it's the cul-de-sac. We arrive at the cul-de-sac, find everything looking normal, except, uh-oh, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign we should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. Oh, it's so cute. There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place, is the biggest dog I've ever seen. Oof. Wait, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get a leash on her before she tries to escape again, and get her out of here before Hugo gets home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien warily as he approaches and begins to growl. She's on her guard. We need to get another plan. Okay. Let's do the banana bread Kennedys. I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of banana bread Kennedys Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy, homemade, vegan, and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success. Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on her leash. She won't budge. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies? Damien's turn-on is the correct pronunciation of bosom, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Bosom buddy? No. I don't know what that word. I know bosom, but I don't know that word. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way she can we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we are literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Oh, hi, Mary. Oh, it's Ernest. Ernest stands in the doorway with his plate of pizza rolls. What flavor pizza rolls are those? So don't tell your dad about this now. We're definitely not trespassing. It looks like trespassing. Well, yeah. It just looks like that. Damien, what are we doing? Trespassing? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Apparently that was not the correct choice, but I feel like the first choice is a lie. Okay. Don't tell your dad about this? That's a total, like... I'm definitely telling Hugo about this. Hey, man, be cool. I am cool. Cool enough not to tell your dad? You're good. Really? That's all it took. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's a long... The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Okay. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh. Hey. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's a loss for words. What are you guys... Whose dog? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Woof. Hugo, may I present you, Duchess Cordelia. How do you do? Woof. We're friends. The Duchess licks Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a... Wait, did you just call me Dad? Oh man, come on please, look how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We'd been talking about adopting a dog for a while, but you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. No. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and I pull out a pen out of my pocket. I got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household. Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps... Wow, really, okay. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with Duchess inside. He sure seems happy to be with his new friend. I know, he called me Dad, can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks for your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you two forever. Thank you. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home, and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. She's an all in all, I think it was a very fine day's work. Nice work, you two. You could be a valuable asset for our team volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh yeah, Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him, really? Mary. You can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole goth thing. I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. Dude, no. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. Yeah. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. Storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also aside, glasses are very cute. I'm not like glasses fetish person, but yeah, no, they look good. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. That's true. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Then maybe we can be boring together? It would never be boring if it was with you. Oh, Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. Oh, I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are dark and soulful. He still has red pupils, though. May I kiss you? Aww. Does a bat have wings? Hold on, hold on. Oh, shit. I don't know if he's gonna hate this or love this. He loves it. I believe I have my answer then. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yay! Yes! Yes! Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I could be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda rushes back from the couch from the window and tries to look nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning? Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. Was that the end of the date? Yeah! Look at it. That score. I actually don't know what any of this means.
Wow. My stars, this... Never in a million moons have I had a date such as exquisite as this one.
Okay. We got some History Channel. Cell phone holster. Oh, I think it's the same for every guy. No, it's different. Death anxiety seems new. Okay, and map is new, obviously. Interview with the vampire. What is that? Is that good ending or bad ending? Or does that just mean you dated them 3 times? Okay, let's see if we're gonna continue being together. Let's see. Okay, come on. Oh, look! He's wearing his normal clothes. Oh my god. Yay! It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college, trust me. Do you hear that? Sorry. I think my neighbor's having some car issues. It's not too hard to... What are they doing? Okay. It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in my day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps into my arms. Duchess. Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad lips and licks and hops down. We're working on that. Got her in disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Ha. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. I can't stand licking. I can't stand it. And it's not that I love dogs, but any sort of like wetness on my face or body, just ugh. cringe. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool. We'll deal with that later. Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. She's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. He's. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess. Anytime. Okay, cool. Okay, come on. I just don't want to go too far. This is okay. Oh, here it goes. Hi, Robert. Hi, Matt. Oh. Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad I know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple years, and I know it must have not been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot. And it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot to me. Sure. And let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. Also, I'm sorry about the oregano thing. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. See you around. Oh, good. Okay, here's the part with Amanda. There we go. Okay, I'm genuinely interested to see how this is gonna turn out. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party. Did you know that in the Victorian era, they would call benches seedy boys? What? Really? I'm kidding. But what if? It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence on me. There is a version of myself that may have been embarrassed to show my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about me, about how my person was what you truly admired, that embodied me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they're simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constrained by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hands in Damien's, and I feel a light breeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I'm shocked by how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. Don't use dog shampoo. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans in closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his tongue. Don't use dog shampoo. Don't use dog shampoo, please. It's not that it's bad for you or anything, but a lot of them are meant to clean the actual debris off of dogs. So they have usually very high in alcohol, salts, and sulfates that are damaging to human hair, which is not brushing up with dirt, dandruff, and all that stuff throughout the day like a dog's hair would. So don't use dog shampoo. Use human shampoo made for you, and that is hopefully catered towards whatever hair type you have. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I could make an exception for you. Yeah, we aren't in the Victorian age right now. Oh, good. Oh, good. He didn't dump me. I guess. That was the ending. That was okay. I guess that was an okay ending for him. I'm glad he didn't dump me, though. That was nice. That was really nice. Yeah, no, I liked Damien's ending. That was awesome. Okay. So, pet every dog. That was... Oh, so cute! That one's nice. Still not a fan of the whole death thing, and cringe and creep, but other than that, it was nice. Okay, cool. I think we have, how many more daddies do we have? We have, oops, let's see. We have, well, then I have to go back and see the other ending. He dumped me. He dated me? He dated me. He dated me. He dated me. He dumped me. So I need to go back for him, for all of them, just to see the other endings, but we haven't done the third date with Robert yet. So next time we are gonna go date my least favorite daddy. And that'll be interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oh god.